Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the air signs, and this will be for the lovely sign of Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, we are going to use the Arcanum Tarot for your reading. Alright, oh my goodness, I'm disorganised this morning. Okay, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. Please consider hitting the subscription button and press the bell for reminders if you want to be notified when I post new content or when I go live. I do go live on every Wednesday at 12 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So if you want to join me there, I do readings for a small donation. Okay. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, then make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, your rising or ascendant, and or your Venus. Sometimes we identify with what we see as our sign, but it's only our sun sign. So when we're talking star signs, we're talking about all of the signs. When we're talking about the sign we identify with, we're talking about our sun sign. But equally as good, your moon, your rising, and Venus are very important. They're your four main aspects. And you can find them out by Googling a natal chart, putting in the details of your birth, and finding out where your planets were at that time. If the reading does resonate with you, though, I ask that you give it a thumbs up. Much love to you and thank you. All right, let's see where we're going with this reading. Okay, Eight of Cups coming straight through. Now, I love the Eight of Cups in this particular deck. I mean, it's always sort of similar to this depiction, but for me, this is so potent. The Eight of Cups is a card that says, I'm not happy where I am. I'm not getting what I want, and I need to find myself, or I need to find some love for me. So the Eight of Cups represents 8 cups that you're leaving behind because you've tasted all of those cups and they don't resonate with you anymore. They may all be empty, which means that somehow or another your life lacks something that you're after. So you're either making your way here to pick up your 9th cup, which would mean your wishes would come true, but it also would be the cup of self-love or a new beginning in love. But you could also be looking for the 2 cups to make up your 10 of cups, which gives you great happiness and is the love that you're looking for. So you could be searching for your own self-love here, but you could also be looking for the love that you feel you would like to have in your life because you feel that emotional satisfaction. So always remember that 1 cup here would take you to self-love, 2 cups here will take you to the 10 of cups, which is completion, 2 cups finding someone here who matches your own vibration. Nice energy. All right, so we have the World card coming here. So, you know, for some of you here, you could be deciding to, I don't know, go on a world jaunt. You could be deciding to go on some sort of a journey here in terms of going to other cultures, going out into the world, experiencing something new. Like you're setting off on a journey here to discover something about your world, something about who you are here. It's definitely this energy of breaking out into something new. You could be leaving home, leaving everything behind and starting a journey of discovery, both about yourself and maybe also about what's going on in the world. We do have a King of Swords here with the 10 of Swords and a Fool card. I feel like somehow or another this King of Swords could represent somebody that you've already had something with. You could be walking away from this person though. The reason I say that is because the King of Swords can often represent legal representation, divorce. So it could be that you are leaving a relationship here to go find something new, find yourself again, especially with the World card, but you are completing some sort of cycle here. And for me, this King of Swords represents a new energy. So maybe you're going out into the world because you've completed some sort of relationship, because I do see a new start with the Fool, and there's the 2 of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you may be walking away from something to go towards a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius because you want to leave behind the past. For others of you, You may be divorcing or leaving someone to go towards something. But with that World card here, I feel like you're ready to take on something brand new. You're ready to expand your horizons here. It's really beautiful. So it could be with this person, but something you're completing here. So you could be completing an old cycle with the World too, leaving something behind to go after something new. But you're definitely sort of embarking on a brand new journey here. So let's see which way we're going. Six of Cups can represent the past. Now it can represent a person from your past, a relationship from your past, a friendship, something from your past that sort of left a sweet taste in your mouth. So something that was very beautiful you left behind. It's a card of nostalgia, of remembering beautiful times here. But the other thing the Six of Cups often represents for me is the childhood woes and worries. So maybe you're walking away from the energy of your past that has kept you trapped for so long. Maybe the energy of your past sort of withheld from you with that World card, a sense of self-love, a sense of self-knowing. Whatever this is, you're recouping it. It's like you're pulling it back to yourself. So you're leaving behind the negative side of things and you're remembering the good things here, and the good things are what you take with you on your journey, and you're leaving behind any pain or sadness from your past. Nice. Okie dokie. So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming through with the Eight of Swords. Wow, you are leaving behind a cycle. Look at this, 8 and 9 of Swords coming through here. So I feel like here you are leaving behind some sort of pain here from your past. Now for some of you, this may have created an energy here, because this feels very karmic to me. So you've been carrying around something from your past that did not belong to you. Now this can be pain. It can be a bad relationship that's left you with trust issues, or some sort of self-doubt here. This is victim mentality for me. This person is trapped, or looks to be trapped in these swords. She sees herself as that way, but she's not chained up. She can get out of those swords at any time, but she refuses to see the truth. So she is locked into this idea that she is trapped in all of her own thoughts and all of her own ideas here. This person does not believe they can free themselves. This is a victim mentality. And this person believes she is this energy. She believes it's this energy. So what I'm feeling here is that you have found some way to escape this pain that's kept you trapped for a long time from your childhood. Now it could be as simple as learning to trust yourself again, learning to trust your confidence, your self-esteem, definitely. But there is a feeling here that you feel complete now. You've completed a cycle, and it's like you've been given this gift from the universe. So something you've completed here now, you're ready to move forward with. Let's see where you go. All right, High Priestess coming through. Now this is really interesting here. I'm loving this. This is the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder. This is exactly this energy. There is something here from your past that's kept you trapped for a really long time. So it could be an old way of thinking. It could be a person. You could be walking away from a bad relationship or a poor situation here, and you may be freeing yourself from this bondage, because the devil has us bonded to an old way of thinking, an old way of doing things, this sort of victim mentality here. So you could be walking away from an old relationship, but it may be the energy that you've had from that. So you could be stuck in some sort of energy here, and maybe that is lack of confidence, self-esteem. It may be fear that you won't get what you want. You see, all the time we're in this energy, it's very difficult for us to access our inner spirituality. We're bogged down with this heaviness, this harshness here. And with the High Priestess, it tells me that something beautiful is about to come through here. Something, your inner knowing. You have this key. You have the key to your future being handed to you. But in this energy, you're stuck and chained to an old way of thinking. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles coming through. This is very heavy energy here. You may have encountered or been around a really dark sort of energy. You could have been tied up in a relationship that was very toxic. I feel that you're escaping it though. And look at this, into the sunshine. And when I say escaping it, this is the energy you're moving towards here. So it's like you're running out of the shadows into the sunlight. I feel like for some of you though, you're still carrying behind. This is so dark, this side of the reading. Eight of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to put some clarifiers on this because I feel like you're walking away from some sort of darkness here, some sort of pattern of behavior, some person that's kept you trapped. Whatever it is here, you're moving away from it. You're walking away from this energy. You know that the world is your oyster. Like I said to you in that High Priestess, you have the key now to set yourself free. Now, for some of you, you may be moving towards someone new here. For others of you, you're leaving someone behind. Whatever it is, there is a cycle completing and there's a brand new start here. You have this beautiful love in your future here and a victory. So this makes sense to me, seeing the Devil and the High Priestess in the cards, because what I'm seeing here is a person who's seen a new perspective. You've seen opportunity here and you're moving towards it. For some of you, this is definitely new love coming towards you, or you setting out and completing an old pattern of behavior and embracing new love here. Oh my goodness, I've got to say to you something really strange. I've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reading, and earlier on, exactly the same card flipped out on me when I did the shuffle, and it's the King of Pentacles again. So there is some happiness coming towards you here because there's a union here with the King and Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely a union, but that did exactly the same to me in another reading. I think it may have been one of the daily readings, but definitely did exactly the same thing. The King of Pentacles flipped out when I had the Queen of Pentacles in the reading. There is some sort of happiness you're going after here. Now, what I have to say to you here is that you may not have met this person yet, but you're leaving behind something to go towards this person. They're already destined for you here in your future. There's a union here. But for others of you, I feel like you're leaving somebody behind because you've come back into union with someone. So you may be moving towards someone here. There's a beautiful sense of balance here. Nine of Cups again. There is a wish coming true. You've either got somebody coming in that you've had some sort of relationship or connection with before, who is coming back in to fulfill your Nine of Cups. This makes me feel, because we had the Eight of Cups there and we've got the Ten of Cups. So this makes me feel here with the Nine of Cups that you have come to this decision around your own self-love. You know what you want and you're going after it now. You're leaving behind everything in your past, including this energy that's kept you trapped. This sort of victim mentality, this anxiety, this lack of sort of faith in oneself here. And you are moving, you are trusting yourself here. You are trusting your own intuition. You are trusting that the universe is bringing you great happiness here with the Sun. And I love this energy. But what I love more than anything is that whoever you're moving towards here in terms of this new energy and this completion of a past cycle, you're moving towards someone who you're going to have a very sound union with. All right. I feel like for some of you, it's definitely somebody from your past. All right, all right, all right. Oh, we have the arrow. How very beautiful. I love this card. I love the card of the arrow. It just is so powerful. When the arrow zings through the air, it is inviting you to pay attention and signifying you're about to make your mark in some aspect of your life. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have travelled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused, keeping your eye on the prize yet releasing the intention with full expectation that it will land as it's supposed to. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not a time to interfere with the manner in which the arrow flies. It will make its mark and you will have cause to celebrate. So you've definitely got your eye on the prize here. You're leaving behind those things that don't serve you, and you are definitely moving towards wish fulfillment. Thanks, Aquarius.